Come join me and we will begin. And so we begin. We begin and warming up for our Thanksgiving week. We will work with a practice that is taking care of our stress-related parts of the body. The neck, the shoulders, and the upper back carry a lot of stress. So we will be doing a bit of work there and focusing on our reaction to working with some left brain, right brain. So you'll see how that goes. Come on around, come on down, come on to the back, and we begin. We begin by checking in. Always the same, checking in. Checking in with the body getting comfortable. Checking in with adjusting hips and legs and feet. Adjusting back and shoulders and arms. Coming into the breath. Coming into the breath as we check in and come home to the body. Come home to the body where we pay attention, where we're aware of stillness and movement. We're aware of fatigue and rest. We're aware of all of it. That's part of our practice, to stay engaged with the body, engaged with the breath. So let's just notice the breath as we are deepening into our resting place. See the pace of the breath. Movement of the breath. That's all, just noticing the breath. And so we begin here on the back and we warm up the body, preparing all the muscles, ligaments, joints, and tendons for movement. So we prepare in a very gentle way. And I like to begin with, let the fingers kind of grip and the elbows bend. And that way, on the inhale, bring the arms up and over. On the exhale, bring the arms down and press the waist. A few like that. Inhale, up and over. Coming back down, press the waist. Working the whole length of the spine, all the way from the tailbone up into the neck. A couple more like this, just at your own comfortable pace. And when you next bring the hands down, come to a rest, release the arms alongside the body, and check back in. Check back in with the pace of the breath, the sensation, whatever you notice from that movement. And now I mentioned we'll do a little bit what we call left brain, right brain. And that is a practice that says, inhale, lift both hands, bring the right arm up and over. On the exhale, bring the hand back to the ceiling and lower both to the ground. On the inhale, lift both again. This time, finish with the left arm up and over. On the exhale, bring the left hand back to the ceiling and release. Finish the exhale, both are down. Take a breath. So we'll do a few more like that, alternating which side finishes up and over. So it's inhale both, finish with the right up and over. And on the exhale, return and bring the both back to rest. On the next inhale, bring both to the ceiling, and this time the left arm finishes up and over. Return the left to the ceiling and both to rest, relax, and have a breath. We'll do another set like that. Lifting, finishing, returning, and lower. And then the other side the same, lifting and finishing, returning, and lower. One more set, same as we did before. Half, full, half, back to rest. Half, full, half, back to rest. Pause here, release the breath, check back in, and we bring that gentle stretch into the low back, how we pick up the knees and circle the knees, and just bring a massage into the muscles of the low back. Increasing circulation from movement, releasing tension from this movement, and then see how it feels, and then we'll pause and circle the other way. Your body will usually pick its favorite way first. Mine always does. And so it's interesting to notice what is the other option. We'll come back to the center, come back to rest, then circle each knee wide and back. So this is about lubrication in the hip sockets. The lubrication comes from the movement. The lubrication nourishes the cartilage. The cartilage cushions the bone. So the magic lotion is in movement. Let's pause and circle other way. And again, your body may have picked your favorite first. See if that was true for you. So we're just warming everything up, preparing the body for what comes. We'll pause and bring the hands behind the knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Alternating sides. Just bring stretch into the leg. It does not need to go straight. It just goes till you get stretch and release. You touch the stretch and release. We're warming up the muscle. We're increasing circulation through movement. That increase in circulation allows more stretch to eventually come because the muscles gets warmed up. That's all. We're warming it up by stretch and release. And stretch and release. A couple more to see how it feels on the two sides. They may be different. Mine right side is my tighter side on this one. And then we'll finish and bring the feet to rest. Come back. Again, we'll pick up this half full and half back down as we come into bridge. So lift the hips, bring the hands to the ceiling. Finish with the right arm over. Bring the hand back to the ceiling, round your way down. Both hands, hips come to the ground. On the inhale, once more, hands to the ceiling, lift the hips, this time left arm up and over. Return the left hand to the ceiling, round your way back to rest and take a breath. Now, we'll lift the hips to the ceiling and bring the arms, elbows wide to the side. Call this cactus arms. Call it goalpost arms. Leave the arms where they are as you round your spine down, rounding down as slowly as you can, waist before hips as much as you can. When you're down, pause here and have a breath. Now press the feet and lift again. Touch the knees, lift a little higher. And as you come down, release the arms, as you release the spine, as you round your way back to rest. Back to rest and have a breath. We have one more that continues to work the upper back, shoulders, and neck. And this one we've done before, but let's try it out. Lift the hips and bring the hands to the ceiling. Interlace the fingers. Press the hands up, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Press the hips up. Stay, feel it. Now keep the hands pressed to the ceiling as you round your spine down, down, down. Waist before hips as much as you can. When you're down, hips come to rest. Release the hands and come back to rest. And take a breath. So we have one more bit of warm up, and this is the spinal twist. So let's pick up the knees once more and just gentle massage of the low back as we circle one way and then the other. As we circle one way and then the other. Just relaxing the muscles in the low back that have been working. They've been working. They need a stretch. They need some caretaking. Hugging it up and stretching. And we'll pause here. Hug it up, and release feet to the ground. Arms wide. Knees side and back. Side and back. Turn the head away from the knees. As the knees go down, the head turns away and then back. And just your own comfortable pace, but do notice if one side's tighter than the other. It is for me. It's my right side is my tight side here. So we're just warming up the muscles at the back, the top of the thigh, into the front of the hip, back under the shoulder blade. See what's true for you. What is true for you? We're finishing with this warm-up for twist. Imagine all the vertebrae in the spine They're rotating. They're lubricating. They're hydrating. Everything needs to move when you're back to center. Release the arms. Take a breath. Take a breath and relax. So now we prepare to roll over and come on to hands and knees. So make your way to the side and over onto hands and knees. Come on to hands and knees. As we move into our Chakravakasana warm-up, it says 1, pull the belly in, 2, drop the elbows wide, move on back, bring the hips to the heels, and on the return, lifting ribs and lifting chin. And just repeat at your own comfortable pace, warming up the back, linking to the breath. Take your time with it. The pace that works for you. When you're back, come to a rest. Pause, feel it wherever you feel it. I feel it in my right big toe and my left shoulder. That's where I feel it the most. And return. Now, chin tucks, tailbone tucks, ribs press up. Stretch all along the spine. Feel it and release. Now, drop the hips back. Drop the arms longer, wider. And we come forward for our move into the modified up dog. Drop the hips, lift the chest, lift the chin, and press back on the exhale breath. Take your time, make it your own pace. Tailbone tuck for some. So if it feels too deep at the waist, as you lift tailbone tuck, maintain tailbone tuck as you lift ribs, lift chin, and then press back. So tailbone tuck for some, maybe 10-15% of people need tailbone tuck. But you can tell how it feels for you. Next time back, we will pause. We will pause and stay and feel it. Where do you feel it? Unique for each, different for each. How's the breath? What's it doing? Okay, now we're ready to release. So go ahead and release the arms. Make your way. Come up to stand. Come to standing. And bring feet parallel as we move into our standing warm-up series. And we'll have a bit of stay here and there now and then. But it is warm-up. And you know how this goes. It's an inhale, lift. And an exhale, flow down. On the next inhale, arms wide and lift. Then side stretch and return. Other side stretch and return. Sweep the arms behind, drop down to Utkatasana chair and return. And now down and stay. Feel leg stretch, leg stretch, leg stretch. Arms wide, come back up. Side stretch and return. Side stretch and return. Drop down to Utkatasana chair, hands behind. Come back up. Exhale down. Inhale, return, arms wide. One side, stay, stretch. Keep the knees soft. Keep the top shoulder back. Feel that deep stretch. And on the inhale, return. Other side, stretch, knees soft, elbow back. Side stretch. And return. Sweep the arms behind, drop down to Utkatasana chair, and come back. Exhale down. Inhale, arms wide, return. Exhale, side. Inhale, return. Other side. And return. Drop down to Utkatasana chair and stay. Strength builder for legs and hips. Final breath. Come back up. Exhale, down, 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 and stay. Leg stretch here. No force. They don't have to go straight. You just need to feel the stretch. And come back up. Side stretch. Return. Side stretch. Return. Utkatasana chair. Return. Exhale down. Inhale. Return. Side stretch. Stay. Shoulder back. Elbow back. Knees soft. Feel that stretch deepen and you're ready to come back. Other side, same. Knees soft. Elbow back. Shoulder back. Feel the stretch. And come back up. Utkatasana, sweep the arms behind, drop down, 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 and back up. Exhale down. Lift on the inhale breath. Side stretch. Return. Side stretch. Return. Utkatasana, drop down, stay. Final breath. Come back up. We finished this whole set with a forward bend and stay breath free. Feel the breath. And come back up and release. So let's do a little challenge to the balance. This is going to be the same arms that we used when we were on the back. That will be, we'll go half full, half down, half full, half down. Only we're going to lift the heels so it makes a balance out of it. So here we go. Half full, half down. Half full, half down. So we're lifting the heels and the arms, half full, half down, half full, half down. Pause here. We'll release. Come into mountain. So feet are hip width apart, comfortable, soft toes, soft knees, tailbone tuck for some. Extension through crown, shoulders, up, back, and down. Feel it. Those qualities of mountain, solid, steady, strong, and still. Feel the breath. Final breath here. We will release and 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Widen the base, foot toward the edge, foot toward the edge. Find the alignment, knee, ankle, toe as you bend that front knee. You can adjust the angle of the back heel. You can creep the toes forward so you can see the toes over that knee. And the movement will be this. It'll be inhale, bend the knee, sweep the arms up. Exhale, wide back down. I got to move a little bit. Inhale, bend the knee, sweep the arms up. Wide back down. Inhale, sweep up. Wide back down, straightening the leg. Inhale, come up. Wide back down. Noticing we're working the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. Here's the final one of this one. Inhale up, wide back down. Pause. Take a breath. Now bend that knee. Goalpost arms, cactus arms, and stay. Pressing back heel. Pressing front heel. Staying. Goalpost arms, cactus arms. Contracting all along the back. Final breath here. Now we're going to wrap, pull, hug, tuck, and fold over soft knee. Breath free. Feel the stretch along the spine. Feel a stretch in the shoulders. Final breath. Release the arms. Come back up and change out the legs. Foot forward. Foot back. Widen the base. Adjust the angle of the back heel as you bend that front knee. Adjusting the alignment of knee, ankle, toe. So we begin on this side, the same. It'll be bend the knee, sweep the arms up, wide back down, straighten the leg. Inhale, come up, sweep wide back down. Continuing up, wide back down. Up, wide back down. Up, wide back down. Here's the final one of these. It's inhale up, exhale wide back down. Pause, take a breath. Now find cactus arms, goalpost arms, bend that front knee and stay. Pressing front heel, pressing back heel. Feeling the contraction. Neck, shoulders, upper back. Final breath here. So we'll straighten the leg a bit, wrap the arms, pull, stretch, tuck, and round over soft knee. We're ready to release, release, release. Come back. We're going to do the same balance, only we're going to bring the arms to the sides. So the arms will go half full, half down, half full, half down. And at the same time, we're going to lift the heels. Okay, here we go. Half full, half down, half full, half down. Breath. Again, lifting heels and arms, half full, half down, half full, half down. Now we're releasing and we're coming to the knees. So let yourself down. Come on to the knees. Come to Chakravarkasana again. Easy, soft. Return to the body. Coming home to the body again. Noticing the breath. Aware of sensation. Aware of fatigue. Aware of any tight place. Just aware. That's the best we can do for ourselves. Chakravarkasana. Pace of your choice. So before we continue, let's finish here. Drop the hips back. Stretch the arms a little longer, wider. Leave the breath free. Okay, we're ready to release. Release and come onto the knees and bring one foot forward. So, foot forward, toes visible over the knee. We're going to be aware of this potential stretch here as we bring the hips forward and back a few times. Feeling that intensity stretch here, thigh into the groin. So we're finding that. Now come back, bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, press the arms down, press the hands down, pull the shoulder blades together, lift the ribs, lift the chin. Now slide forward again and stay. Final breath here, release the head, release the arms, release the leg. Now we're going to extend that leg, bring the hands on either side, and we're going to leg stretch in the front and the back. So toes up, the back stretches, toes down, the front. Toes up, back of the leg stretches, toes down, it's up the front. A few more. We're going to finish here. So go ahead and release the leg. Come back to center. Take a breath. Let's check out the other side. Foot forward. Lift it up. Find that alignment in the ankle toe as you bring the hips forward and find stretch up the front of the thigh and into the groin. Toes visible over the knee. Adjusting the angle. Okay, now bring the hands behind, interlace fingers. Press the hands down, pull the elbows toward each other, lift ribs, lift chin. Now slide the hips forward again and stay. Utkatasana. Final breath. Release the head, release the arms, and extend the leg. One hand on each side. We do this one, point the toes down, feel the stretch up the front. Lift the toes, feel the stretch up the back. Your own pace. We'll finish and come to a rest. Now bring that leg back. Return to Chakravarkasana, easy, soft. Coming home to the body again. Checking in with your breath. So yes, it's wonderful to do the work and it's wonderful to find a resting place. Okay, let's pause. We're ready to come on to the belly. Come on down. Come on to the belly. And bring arms forward, forehead resting. Breath free as you settle on the belly. And so we'll leave everything as it is as we prepare for our series of belly down back bends, where we build strength and endurance in the back. This is really important to maintain and sustain back strength. It's about alignment in the spine. It's about all the nerves that come down through the spine. Everything needs to be aligned. So today we're bringing hands alongside, cheek to the side. Feet comfortable distance apart wherever they are will be fine. So let's point the nose down. In this one, we're going to roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the hands and press up, and come down and turn the cheek and have a breath. Point the nose down. Shrug the shoulders, roll up, back and down, press the hands and peel up, and come down, turn the cheek the other way, down and have a breath. So that'll be our pattern. We'll point the nose down, roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the hands and peel up, and then come down, cheek to the side and have a breath. We point the nose down. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the hands, peel up, and back down, down, and take a breath. We have a couple more sets to do. Point the nose down, roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the hands, peel up, and come down, down, and take a breath. Point the nose down, roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the palms, peel up, and down, down, and take a breath. 2 more lifts. Point the nose down, roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the palms, peel up, and down, down, and take a breath. Here's our final. Point the nose down, roll the shoulders up, back and down, press the palms, peel up, and down. Release the arms forward. Bring the forehead to rest. Relax. Feel the breath reacting to the work for sure. So you have the forehead down. I have to have my chin out for this microphone, or otherwise it won't work. So we watch the breath, reflecting the work level that just went before. We watch the breath as it comes back to its resting place. So the breath delivers energy. When the body calls for energy, when we're working hard and the body calls for energy, the breath has to get heavier to deliver it. That's the way it works. That's the magic of the body. Delivering energy, coming back to rest when the energy demand drops off. So we leave arms forward, we leave forehead resting down. We're coming back to this idea of lifting half full and coming down half and down, alternating sides with the legs. So the forehead is resting, the elbows are forward, the feet are wherever they're comfortable distance apart, and we begin on the right side, lift half full, come down half and down. And the same for the left, lifting half full, half and down. Take a breath. So that's the pattern. We'll be doing 5 more sets like that. Begin alternating sides, half full, half down. Working with your own breath pattern. One more set and come to a rest. And let the breath come back to rest. As we always say, the breath is reflecting the work level. The breath is moving the demand. And then when the demand drops off, like right now when everything is resting, the breath comes back to resting too. And so we just observe. So bring your awareness to the belly, how it presses the floor as you inhale the breath, and how it softens against the floor on the exhale breath. This is normal breath for everybody. Let the belly expand on the inhale, feel it soften on the exhale. This is the breath of every new baby without instruction. So just explore it for yourself, allowing the belly to expand against the floor for the inhale. Feel it soften against the floor on the exhale. A couple more breaths. Just aware of that expansion of the belly against the floor on inhale. On the exhale, the softening. Okay. Now release the arms. Bring them alongside. Turn the palms up. So we're going to lift and stay. It'll be right arm, left leg. So when you're ready, point the nose down. Press up the right arm, lift the left leg, and stay. Breath free. No propping on the other leg. On the exhale, leg down, arm down, cheek to the side. Have a breath. Point the nose down. Lift the left arm and the right leg and stay. On the exhale, leg down, arm down, release completely, roll over, come onto the back and hug up the knees. Come onto the back and hug up the knees. Hug up the knees and circle the knees, so do what makes your back feel good. So the back has been doing a lot of work, a lot of contraction, a lot of strength building, and now it's a resting place, a massaging place, a release of tension, increase of circulation from the movement. And be sure to try moving each direction, seeing which one you like better. There's no wrong answer. It's your own body telling you. So we're just massaging the low back to increase circulation and release tension and relax those muscles that were working so hard as we were lifting They were contracting. Now they're resting. So let's finish with this. And we'll come to sit for our spinal twist. Finish with a hug up, hug up, hug up, and release the feet and release to the side and come to sit. And if you like, sit on your blanket or not. So when we sit on the blanket, it tips the pelvis slightly, and for most of us, that's useful. So we come into a spinal twist. The legs are in what's called Sukhasana easy pose. We bring one hand across, extend the crown, bring the other hand around and stay, lengthening on the inhale, deepening the twist on the exhale breath. Deepening on the exhale breath. So we deepen our way into this twist and feel it from the neck, through the ribs, all the way to the waist. We feel it. So pause here. Now release the head, come out halfway. The chin is over the notch at the throat. We're halfway. Front ear to front shoulder. Back hand presses down and feeling that long stretch down the side of the neck. Final breath. Bring the head back up. Finish. Bring the chin all the way out. And now release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly back to center. We go the other way. Hand across, lengthen, hand behind on the exhales. Gently and gradually deepen the path into the twist. Using the exhales to open the path. Feel it in the neck. Feel it over the ribs. Feel it to the waist. Now, release the head halfway, chin over the notch at the throat. Front ear to front shoulder, back hand presses down. Stay. Feel that intensity from the ear all the way down the shoulder, down the neck. Final breath. Bring the head back up. Bring the chin all the way out. And now release back to center. And pick up the legs, wrap the arms under, hug up the knees, and enjoy the back stretch. See where you feel it most. Is it below the waist? At the waist? Over the ribs? In the neck? No wrong answer. It's whatever is true for you. Your body knows where you need. And the teaching says, the stretch will find the tightest place. Where you feel it the most is your tightest place, different for each. No wrong answer. For me, this one is below the waist. That's where I feel it the most. And it feels good. Final breath here. We're releasing the arms, extending the legs, and walking the hands down. Start over soft knees. In fact, you can bring the hands underneath to keep those knees soft as you fold in. And the feet are flexed or not. So we bring the stretch through the spine and down the legs. And as you stay, you feel the yielding and the stretching deepening without force, without strain. The body just yielding. Final breath here. So we'll release and come back up and release and make your way onto the back, bringing support wherever it's useful for you, under the head, under the knees, under the feet, under the back, whatever works for you as we settle down, down and get the hips and the legs settling, get the shoulders and the back settling. Let the arms come to rest. Find your place here as we enter Shavasana. Enter a guided relaxation. So our first order of business is, of course, to settle, and always feel free to make an amendment to adjust it if it needs it. So it's more important for you to be comfortable than anything else. Form follows function. The function is to get comfortable. The form is whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to get comfortable. So once we feel that we've done that, we focus awareness on hips and legs. Bring awareness to hips and legs, squeeze and tighten hips and legs, power squeeze, feel it. Let go, hips and legs. Soften and relax hips and legs. Have a breath. Next, shoulders. Shoulders to the ears, lift the head an inch, stretch through the fingers, feel it. Head down gently. All the rest, let it go, let down. Next up, the jaw. Soften the jaw, move and stretch the jaw. And release, stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips, wrinkle nose, prune face, squeeze. Let it go, let it go. Now we'll check back in with the body and discover any remaining tension. We'll begin our check-in with the feet and the toes and the arches, heels, and ankles. We are relaxing. We're relaxing as we bring awareness to calves, shins, knees. Relaxing completely upper legs, hips, and belly. So we feel the whole lower body letting go, letting go. Next, become aware of the spine, where the back touches the ground and where it doesn't, different for each. Just notice what's touching, what's not touching. And now, shoulders, arms, hands, feel how heavy they are to the ground. And feel how the fingers have relaxed and softened. Relaxing and softening come to the throat. Relaxing and softening come to the lips. Tongue floating. Teeth not touching. Cheeks, let the cheeks soften. Behind the eyes, soften. Brow and scalp soften. Feel it. Whole body letting go. Whole body letting go, and become aware of the breath. How the breath is responding. How the breath is softening. The body relaxing. The breath softening. And we look a bit deeper, mind and thought. Sounds. Yes, sounds can come. Sounds can come and go. See if you can stay relaxed if sounds come and go. Thought. Thoughts come and carry us away. When you find yourself there, release that thought and come back here. Come back to the body. Come back to the body and look deepest. Look deepest and find that stillness and peace. That's what's there. And just stay in that peace. Return to the body. Return to the breath. Return to stretch and movement as we close. Return to stretch and movement as we close, and I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, balance, energy, and the peace until the next time. And I thank you.